This is Justin with Bulldog Rooter. This is an upload video for job number 559-42774. Today's date is March 20th, 2024. We were called out for a utility sink down in the basement laundry room that was backing up. Upon arrival, the customer directed me to the utility sink in question here in the basement laundry room. I did see and observe that both sink basins of the utility sink were backed up. I could also see to the left of the utility sink there was a clean out. And then in a room right next door there was also a drum trap with a clean out plug. Looked like the drum trap, the line to the drum trap ran and then connected to the main stack. Did determine after flushing the toilet upstairs, seeing the water fluctuate in the utility sink, we did determine that there is most likely a mainline issue going on. In the past, customer said that roots have been an issue in the line. So we removed the clean out plug. We were able to run our camera first, and at approximately 40 feet I did come across a blockage that the camera could not bypass. I did decide to run the cable. Using a spade tip, I was able to run that out full length at 100 feet. And the water in the utility sink did clear at that time. We pulled the cable back and then upsized to a 3-inch cutting blade. Ran that out again through the clean out, approximately 100 feet. And we were able to bring that back. I did see some roots wrapped around the cable, but not a whole lot. Now we've got our camera out approximately 83 feet to the city sewer connection. The line is clear, open and flowing. We've dumped some water down the utility sink and flushed the toilet several times. And we can see that we're open, flowing, and draining at this time. So I'm going to start pulling the camera back here. So at this time we are in 6-inch clay tile. There is a root intrusion there that we were able to cut the majority of it out. However, without being able to upsize to a larger blade and it being a larger line, the recommendation for these larger root intrusions in the 6-inch would be to hydrojet this line. I have discussed that with the customer. Another sizable root intrusion here that we were able to cut the majority out of, but like I said, would need to hydrojet to completely get those out of the line. Still in 6-inch clay tile here. Here we bump up you can see several little roots just kind of loose there in the line. We are now in 4-inch clay tile. So nearly every joint here in this line I've seen a small or a larger root intrusion. Did discuss the option with the customer of lining this pipe to prevent further root intrusions. Got another little straggler there. Most of these root intrusions, we were able to cut the majority of them out. And here we transition to 4-inch cast iron. Coming back inside the home. Pause here to fix my camera. There we go.
That's pretty clean up through here. So, just so you hit the major blockage the first.
All right, and we're coming back towards the clean out where the work was performed. This does conclude your video upload. Thank you for choosing Bulldog Rooter.